Hello, Psychic Tears. It's time for Psychic Mouse. Let's see what our girl got to say about Trump in the White House today. Let's check in and see if she got anything to say about his best friend Roger Stone, who I think looks like a damn vampire with those glasses on. He scares me. What's going on behind the glasses? Either he's a vampire or a reptilian. He scares me. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us Roger Stone. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us Roger Stone. Psychic Mouse. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us Roger Stone. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us Roger Stone. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Well, even though his friend Donald Trump has commuted his sentence, he still feels discouraged. You want to know why he feels discouraged, my friend Mixie? He's feeling discouraged because he knows once he picks up that bike, he can wheel his ass right on back to jail. That's what it is. Once he gets back on that bike, he can wheel his ass right on back to jail. Oh, okay. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. And you were saying how he reminds you of a vampire or a reptilian? He remind me of a vampire and a reptilian too. Things that make you go, hmm. Yes, Lord. And then he feeling overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with what? Guilt? Possibly. Possibly guilt. Overwhelmed with all the dirty money he has made, overwhelmed with all the foul contracts he has made, overwhelmed with what? That's what I want to know. It ain't overwhelmed with hard work, that's for sure. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Thank you. And then I got the note card, Mixie. Now, I'm not sure what the universe is trying to tell us with this card, because when you ask the question, show us Roger Stone, this is what came out. Is it because it's like that movie, oh, what's that movie? A Few Good Men, when, what's his name? Jack Nicholson said, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth? Almost the same thing, girl. It's almost the same thing. You asking the universe to show you Roger Stone? You sure you want to see who he really is? That evil that we see is just on the surface. Imagine if you go a little bit deeper. Lord help us. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. He is unsure what's going to happen to him. He doesn't know what's going to happen to him. Should he go left? Should he go right? Should he go left? Should he go right? Thank you, Psychic Mouse. So since he's so unsure, he's confused. Confused about what's going to happen to him. Like I said, everybody knows once he gets back on that bicycle, he can ride himself right on into the jail. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Thank you. And so this is frustrating to him. He feels like he is an upstanding guy. Can you believe that one? He thinks he's an upstanding guy, just like Donald Trump thinks that he's an upstanding guy. What is running through his head? So he's frustrated because he don't understand why people don't see him the way he sees himself. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Let's try another deck, Psychic Mouse, to see what else we get on. See what else we get on Roger Stone. Roger Stone is all about the Benjamins. He's all about money. That's all I got to say. Okay, well, let me shuffle a little bit more, Psychic Mouse, and see what else we have here. Show us Roger Stone, Psychic Mouse. Show us Roger Stone. Show us Roger Stone, Psychic Mouse. Show us Roger Stone. Well, not only is he all about the Benjamins, but the time is coming up where he's going to have to make a decision about something. He's going to have to make a decision. A very strong woman is watching him very closely. A very strong woman is going to step into the picture and make sure he goes where he belongs. To jail. He belongs in jail. There's going to be a fight. There's going to be a fight between him and this woman and Donald Trump and Barr and just a whole lot of conflict going on. Is that a song? Whole lot of conflict going on. And that offer that Donald Trump made is going to be reversed. It's going to be reversed. And it's going to be a loss for him. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune. Now, could this mean that he's going to give up some information that's going to make the sentence smaller for him? Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, the Chariot is going in reverse. The Chariot that was moving forward to freedom is now being shackled to the jail cell. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Thank you. Thank you so much. Psychic Mouse, what can you show us about the Republican National Convention that's supposed to happen in Florida? Sure thing. If they would wear their masks, everything would be okay down in Florida. I've been watching MNN and don't look good down there. Things ain't looking so good. Things ain't looking so good. It's a sure way to get rid of Republicans. Go to the National Convention and get coronavirus. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. That was completely rude. You're welcome. That wasn't a compliment. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us the Republican National Convention. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us the Republican National Convention. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us the Republican National Convention. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Shows the Republican National Convention. Psychic Mouse. Psychic Mouse. That's Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Shows the Republican National Convention. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Shows the Republican National Convention. Everybody's so happy-go-lucky, looking forward to going to the Republican National Convention in Florida. There's no such thing as the coronavirus down in Florida. Mixie, if you know like me, somebody needs to tell them that it ain't gonna turn out the way they think. Everybody's all happy now. Sun shining, summertime, dancing in the streets, having parties, drinking, going to restaurants. But now that the decision has been made and nobody cares about the coronavirus, there's no hope. And so they must suffer the consequences. They must suffer the consequences. I got the nurture card in reverse. It's no care. Don't care. I got the satiety card. I'm not sure about this one yet. We got the devil. The devil. Now we got the devil in reverse. That usually means a release. So does that mean that they're going to make the decision at the last minute to not have the convention there? Or are they going to have to cut the convention short? I don't know. Psychic Mouse, what you think? I think let them go. If they stupid enough to continue with the convention, let them suffer the consequences. Okay, Psychic Mouse, I understand that, and I agree with you there. Because they don't seem to understand, and they're not taking this virus seriously. How much you want to bet most of them show up with no masks? How much you want to bet most of them don't show up at all? See, that's what I'm wondering, Psychic Mouse. Are they going to still have the convention and then shut it down halfway through? Who knows? Ain't no telling what's going to happen nowadays. Can't predict nothing nowadays. Things always changing. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Well, I got the Chariot card here, Psychic Mouse. What does that mean? That means they probably still gonna move forward with it, even though they've been advised that that's probably not the best thing to do. They still gonna move forward with it. And guess what they gonna get? The Tower. The Tower. They're going to move forward and things will fall apart. That's what's going to happen. Now, the hangman, y'all, means stuck, not going one way or the other. Does that mean that some of them going to get stuck at the Republican National Convention because they won't be able to fly back home because they're too sick? Some of them may not be able to. Some of them may have to fly back. Some of them may not be able to fly back home because they are too sick. They're going to have to stay in Florida or wherever the national convention going to be, wherever them fools going, the main fool and the main fool and his followers. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Now, Psychic Tears, I have a good heart, and I don't want to see no harm come on nobody. But if they follow through with this convention, we're going to see a lot of death. Now, usually this card, me and Mixie, it mean the same thing for both of us. Mixie say clear with bull poo poo. I say the real words, but she say bull poo poo. Psychic Mouse, just say bull poo poo, okay? Let's keep it clean. I see a lot of death coming out of this. People gonna get stuck at the Republican National Convention because they're gonna be too sick to travel. I'm telling you, they need to cut this short. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about? Girl, I think that's just about it. Will I see y'all tomorrow? I'll do my best, Psychic Mouse. Well, y'all have a good night. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. May you and your family get all the cheese and snacks that your little heart desires. Thank you, God, for allowing us to bring messages forth. Have a good night, Psychic Tears.